Good evening. I know it's been a while since I made one of these. I'm just getting in from work. And it's just something I've been wanting to talk about for the longest time. I didn't know how I was going to say it or what words to use. So I'm just going to do the best I can. I feel that somehow within our community, well, in the section of our community, which is black women, that we have a sickness among us, and that is that when we're at a workplace setting, we tend to gravitate towards others more than our own people. And what I mean by that is, I find where I work at my job, my day job, that in order to be considered worthy enough to be spoken to by majority of black women that work there, you either got to be in this category where you're bragging about how many vacations you're going to book this year or next year. You have to watch certain TV programs, reality TV, and Tyler Perry TV, some other TV shows, and if you're not, wearing somebody else's hair, what I mean is, if you're not wearing a sew-in weave or glue-in tracks, or you got a lace front on, in whatever, anything else how you wear somebody else's hair, then you're nobody. And I've seen the majority of black women at my job, how they act. They pick and choose who they speak to throughout the day, but let it be non-black women, whether it's white or Latina or Asian or Indian, they break their neck to talk to them. They all got the smile and showing all 32 of their teeth and everything else, but depending on who it is of their own folks, you can get a greeting so dry, you need to add water to it. Or I had the one thing that happens to me on a regular basis. I could be walking down the hall and one of them could be walking in front of me and they hear footsteps and they'll turn around and look you. This is the thing that they do in the office these days. They will turn around and look you dead in your face. Hold the gaze. They won't turn away. And then they turn their head like you're not worthy to be spoken to. But let somebody else come along, they break their neck to speak. And I feel it is a sickness. And I wish somehow there could be a cure for it, because whether they notice or not, or they don't want to know, we all we got. I mind my business and keep to myself. There was a time I wanted to be sociable, but after a while, that kind of wore off. I guess, somebody woke me out of a slumber, and I don't care about being sociable with all these people. I speak, if necessary, I'll speak to them, but I'm not up here telling them all my business. I'm not up there in their business, and I feel like in an office setting, the black woman is supposed to be the entertainment of the office. She knows everything. She's in everybody's business. She's loud. She's got to keep everything going. And I noticed that the more on that you are in an office setting around other people, non-white people, they love that. But when you're to yourself and you do your job and you don't say much, then they think there's something wrong with you. And it's sad that as black women that we are, that some of us, let me correct that. Most of us are that way. At least I'm speaking from my own experience. And it's sad. And I don't know when will the time come where we will come to realize that we are all that we got. And these folks that we feel that are our friends and everything they say is true, and their ice is colder, their water is wetter, or however that saying goes. These folks, they could turn on you in a dime. You could do something or say something to them, and next thing you know, you're on their list, or they're trying to get you in trouble. And that's all I have to say about that. I just wish that somehow as black women, we'd learn to be a bit more nicer to one another in an office setting. Speak to one another. It won't hurt you. Learn not to sit up here and be all up in these other folks' face talking about stuff that you have no business talking to, which is black issues. And I see that all the time at the job. Or something in current events that happened to a black person. They're all in a mixed company talking about stuff like that. And honestly, it makes me nauseous. Once again, I know it's been quite some time since I uploaded a video or made a video. I don't know if I'll make another one. It just takes me some time to figure it out or decide whether if I am going to do it. But I just wanted to get that out there. I appreciate you for listening.